Imagine this. You wake up. The morning sun pours through the window. You stretch a little, maybe rub your eyes, maybe head straight to the bathroom. Seems ordinary, right? But what if I told you that something you've done almost every morning of your life, something you probably did today without thinking, could be tripling your risk of stroke, especially after 60? And worse, most people don't even know it's a problem until it's too late. This isn't fear-mongering. This is what we now know from brain imaging, blood pressure studies, and thousands of cases worldwide. And if you give me just a few minutes, I'll show you the exact mistake to avoid the moment you wake up. The mistake that's quietly leading to dizziness, blackouts, and yes, even stroke in seniors over 60. And I'll show you exactly what to do instead. A 2-minute morning trick that protects your brain, boosts blood flow, and helps you start your day with stability and strength. So take a deep breath. This might just be the most important 2 minutes you spend today. Let me start with a quick story. One of my patients, Mrs. Thompson, a retired teacher in her early 70s, came to me after a terrifying fall in the bathroom. She didn't trip. She didn't slip. She simply got out of bed a little too fast, stood up, took 2 steps, and blacked out. Hit her head on the tiles. Thankfully, no stroke that time. But her blood pressure readings told us everything we needed to know. What happened to her was not random. It was not bad luck. It was orthostatic hypotension, a condition where your blood pressure drops suddenly when you change positions, like sitting up or standing after lying down. And that drop is more than just dizziness. It's a warning sign. Here's what happens inside your body, especially after 60. When you lie down at night, your blood flow levels settle. Your nervous system slows, your heart rate drops, and your blood vessels widen. That's all normal. So when you throw in the habit of jumping out of bed, you're mixing high cortisol, low hydration, poor circulation, and a fragile nervous system, all before breakfast. No wonder stroke risk triples after 60. No wonder so many seniors wake up groggy, stiff, or unstable. No wonder that first hour of the day feels harder than it used to. So what's the solution? It's not a pill. It's not a supplement. It's a simple morning reset ritual that primes your brain and body before you even stand. It takes less than 2 minutes. I'll walk you through it in just a bit. But for now, let's anchor something. Your brain is your control center. Every movement, every word, every smile, every memory. It all comes from a steady flow of blood, oxygen, and nutrients to your brain cells. You cannot afford to starve it, even for a few seconds. Not now. Not after 60. Not when you're trying to live with strength, clarity, and independence. So let me ask you, have you ever felt that moment of fogginess when you stood up too fast? That wave of imbalance? That twinge of confusion or seeing stars? That's not just aging. That's your brain begging for a better morning routine. Now, before we go deeper, let me ask something from the heart. If this message is hitting home, even a little, do me a small favor. Hit the like button. It helps more people hear this before it's too late. And if you want more practical tips to protect your brain, heart, and strength as you age, subscribe to this channel. This is where we bring real science-backed advice, spoken with respect, not fear. And if this made you think about your own morning habits, drop the word "ready" in the comments. Just that. Ready. Let me know you're on this journey with me. Now I'll show you the exact steps to prevent that morning pressure drop and protect your brain from its most vulnerable moment of the day. We call it the 2-minute brain-safe morning ritual. Simple, practical, and yes, life-changing. Step 1. Wake with awareness. As soon as your eyes open, pause. Do not sit up immediately. Lie still. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. Feel the weight of your body against the bed. This anchors your nervous system and prevents an abrupt adrenaline spike. Remember, your brain just came out of a deep, relaxed state. Jerking it into motion is like slamming the gas pedal on a cold engine. That's when damage begins. Instead, give it time. Let your heart rate rise gently. Let your blood pressure recalibrate slowly. This 1-minute pause is not laziness. It's protection. Step 2. Activate from within. Before lifting your head or back, begin with small controlled movements. Wiggle your fingers, rotate your wrists, move your toes, then your ankles. Now slowly contract your thigh muscles and release them. Do this twice. This pumps blood through your limbs and wakes up your circulatory system without overwhelming it. You're teaching your body, we're getting ready to move. But with intention, this single minute can prevent a dangerous drop in blood pressure and preserve steady flow to your brain. Step 3. The seated transition. Now, and only now, sit up, but not fast. Roll to your side. Let your legs hang gently off the bed. Push up using your arm, not your core. Once seated, sit still for 10 seconds. Just breathe. Let gravity pull your blood down and give your vessels time to adjust. This pause is the difference between steady and shaky, between safe and vulnerable, between clarity and confusion. Let me share something powerful. A patient of mine, George, 74, former mailman, used to wake up, jump up, and head straight to the kitchen. Every morning he felt groggy, sometimes dizzy. He'd bump into walls, forget where he put things, and chalked it all up to getting old. We added this 2-minute ritual to his mornings. Within 3 days, just 3, his balance improved. His morning fog lifted. His blood pressure stopped dipping dangerously low. He even told me, "Doc, I feel like my body respects me now." That's the power of intention. You see, aging doesn't mean breaking down. It means adjusting, adapting, giving your body what it needs, when it needs it, especially when it's most vulnerable. And mornings, that's the most vulnerable time for your brain. Your blood is thickest, your cortisol is highest, your hydration is lowest, and yet most people rush through it like a fire drill. Let's stop that today. Let's build a calm, strong start that protects your most precious organ, your brain. Now, we've handled how to get up. Let's talk about what comes next. Because stroke risk doesn't just come from movement. It comes from what you put into your body within the first 30 minutes. And here's where most seniors make their second big mistake. They skip hydration. Your brain is made of over 70% water. Your blood, which carries oxygen to every corner of your brain, needs water to flow smoothly. But after 8 hours of sleep, most seniors are dehydrated. Even mild dehydration thickens the blood, raises blood pressure, and stresses your heart. So what's the fix? Step 4. Hydrate before anything else. Keep a glass of water by your bedside, not cold, room temperature. The moment you sit up and feel steady, drink slowly, 6 to 8 ounces. That's all you need. This rehydrates your blood, boosts circulation, and jumpstarts your digestion gently. Avoid coffee, tea, or juice first thing. Caffeine constricts blood vessels. Sugar spikes insulin. Water is your brain's best friend, especially first thing in the morning. Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you gave your brain what it truly needed to thrive? Not just to avoid problems, but to feel sharp, present, joyful. We get so used to struggling, so used to feeling off, that we forget how good it can feel to be well, to wake up and feel capable. That's what this ritual gives you. Not just protection, but power. Now, one more piece of this puzzle, and it might surprise you. Light. Your brain runs on rhythm, circadian rhythm. Your internal clock needs light to sync, especially after sleep. When you expose your eyes to natural light, especially morning sunlight, it signals your brain to boost alertness, mood, and blood flow. It even balances hormones. So if you can, open a window, step outside, let the sun hit your skin. If that's not possible, turn on warm, soft lighting as soon as you sit up. No harsh LEDs, no screens, just gentle, full-spectrum light to tell your body, it's time to rise. Let's review your brain-safe morning ritual. Wake with awareness, deep breaths while lying flat. Activate gently, wiggle, stretch, pump blood from within. Transition slowly, sit up in stages, give your body time. Hydrate, before coffee, before screens, before food. Light exposure, tell your brain it's morning, with gentle light. Stick with this for 3 days, just 3, and then tell me in the comments what changed. I promise you this. Your brain will thank you. Your balance will improve. Your confidence will grow. And you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. But we're not done yet. So far, we've uncovered the hidden danger in your morning routine. We've learned the 2-minute ritual that helps prevent stroke risk before you even stand up. And now, it's time to talk about the silent signs no one is talking about. The ones most people brush off. The ones that show up before a stroke, sometimes days or weeks in advance. And knowing these might just save your life or the life of someone you love. Let me tell you a story. I had a patient named Evelyn. She was 72, bright, kind, and still taught piano lessons in her small town. One day she told me, "Doctor, I think I'm just getting forgetful." She'd misplaced her house keys twice in 1 week. She forgot her neighbor's name for a moment, someone she'd known for 10 years. Now here's the key. Evelyn laughed it off. She thought it was just senior moments. But I knew better, because the brain doesn't shout, it whispers. And when those whispers are ignored, they grow louder until it's too late. Here are 5 subtle signs your brain might be struggling. Signs many seniors ignore. If any of these sound familiar, take them seriously. And remember, awareness is protection. 1. Sudden fatigue or brain fog in the morning. We all get tired, but if you wake up feeling unusually disoriented, heavy, or mentally slow, it's a red flag. It could mean your brain isn't getting enough oxygen or blood flow during the night. That's not normal aging. That's a warning sign. 2. Brief vision changes. Have you ever had a moment where your vision blurred or one eye felt off, but then it passed? Even if it lasted only 30 seconds, that's enough to take notice. The eyes are directly connected to the brain. A small clot or pressure spike can affect vision before anything else. Don't wait for it to happen again. 3. Numbness or tingling in the face, hands, or legs, especially on one side of the balance or coordination. If you find yourself stumbling, missing a step, or reaching for the wall when you didn't used to, that's not just aging. It could mean your brain's communication with your body is delayed or disrupted, and it needs attention now, not later. You might be wondering, what do I do if I notice one of these? Here's my advice, simple and direct. Document, monitor, act. First, write it down. Note the time, how long it lasted, and what you were doing. Second, pay attention the next morning. Is it happening again? Third, don't wait for it to get worse. Call your doctor. Request a stroke screening or vascular checkup. Early detection is not paranoia, it's power. And here's the truth. Most strokes are not out of the blue. They leave clues, but only the people who are watching, who are listening to their bodies, see those clues in time. That's why this video matters. Because you're not here to be passive. You're here to take control. Let me offer one final tool. I call it the fast daily check. Just 1 minute every morning. Face. Look in the mirror. Can you smile evenly? Any drooping? Arms. Raise both arms. Do they lift the same? Any weakness? Speech. Say a full sentence aloud. Does it sound clear? Time. Time yourself doing all 3. If something feels off, don't wait. Use this check every morning. Make it part of your routine. It's simple, it's free, and it could change everything. I want to leave you with this. You are not fragile. You are not too old to take charge of your health. You are not past your prime. You're entering your wisdom years, and with wisdom comes power. You've made it this far through life. Now it's time to protect what matters most. Your brain, your memories, your presence for the people who love you. Earlier I mentioned Evelyn, the piano teacher. She did experience a mini stroke, what we call a TIA. But because she took action early, because she noticed the signs, we prevented a full stroke. Today, she's still playing piano, still sharp, still smiling. And every morning, she follows the brain-safe ritual you've just learned. She calls it her quiet power hour, because it reminds her every day that she's in control. And so are you. So here's what I'd love for you to do now. If this video gave you hope, subscribe to our channel. There's so much more coming. If you're ready to protect your brain, give this video a thumbs up. It helps more seniors find it. And in the comments, just type the word hope if you're feeling inspired to take care of your mind. I read every comment. Truly, you are not alone in this. Your journey matters, your health matters, and your best mornings. They're still ahead of you. Stay strong, stay steady, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.